All right, hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. Jason Samkovic. Today we're going to talk about, does your bow finish matter? Glossy versus matte or any of that stuff, does it really matter when we're hunting? I have the sun beating directly on me so we can see, but I have two bows. This one here, both of them Northern Miss Classics. They are identical bows. Okay, Northern Miss Classic bows, but they are same size and everything, same weight. But one here is matte finish. This one is a gloss finish that actually Steve did, and he hand buffed it. It was really bright when I got it. I toned it down with a little steel wool when I first got it, just to take away a little bit of gleam. But let's look at this and see. So if we take these two bows, put them right next to each other, and we roll them, sun is directly at us. Okay, is it making a difference? I don't know, I can't tell. Okay, let's turn them. Is there anything, now obviously the backs don't matter, or the bellies don't matter, because this is, so I don't got to go through the whole thing, but I mean, realistically, you see any difference in there? If I turn it this way, like this, or if I turn it this way, like this, let that sun again hit all the lines. Is there really any difference there? I don't know. But I will tell you this. For me, my favorite finish on a bow, hands down, is this one. This gloss finish, which is extra money, but the gloss finish and then toning it down with a little bit of steel wool is my absolute favorite finish on a bow. When you look at this bow, let's think about this for a second. This bow has been shot now for almost 3 years exclusively. Okay, almost 3 years exclusively used, and I've hunted more in the last 3 years than I have ever in my life. And you look at this finish on this, okay, you can see on there that, I mean, there's almost not a mark on it because it's such a hard finish. I mean, this thing is built like a tank. Just incredible, incredible bow. All the way, both sides, everything, I mean, it is just... And it's in phenomenal shape. Look at a riser in there. I'm not taking my quiver off, but you can see on here. Okay, just phenomenal. Now let's look at this one, which I only have ever used for one season, one hunting season. Let's look at this one. Look at all the scratches, scuffs, mars, and all the stuff that's on that finish because it's a softer finish. Okay, matte finish is always a softer finish. Okay, so you can see that on there, that this bow here, being used for a few months, is all I really shot this bow, was a couple of months. I didn't even get a whole season out of it. But like I said, it's, it gets marred up pretty good, gets beat up pretty good. The finish is not quite as tough as we'd like to see. And again, it's not that this is bad. This finish is phenomenal. This bow will last me the rest of my life without any worries. There's no issues there whatsoever. But when it comes to that finish that I like best, I like the hardness of the actual of the gloss finish and then toning it down. For me personally, this is the ultimate here. And again, I've not noticed, I don't think I've ever been busted because of my bow having any shine or glare to it. Like I said, you're going to get a little bit here and there, but you're getting the same stuff off of here. It's not a whole heck of a lot different, okay? It's maybe a smidge more, but nothing that I'm writing home about or calling in or being worried about. So for me, that finish is a big factor in that bow as far as the toughness and the strength of it. And I prefer that gloss finish that he puts on there is just absolutely awesome in my opinion. I just toned it down a little bit. But like I said, can't go wrong with either. But I don't think it's like people say all the time, oh my God, there's so much shine. There's so much shine on a gloss bow, it's going to give it away to you. You ever hunt with a stainless steel rifle? Okay, I mean, or, a coated rifle like that with the steel on them, they're going to be visible. Look at my head. Look at the shine coming off of my head, off of my arms. All this stuff, that's all going to be relevant in stuff you got to pay attention to, yet it's something I personally don't care about. I hunt in a t-shirt. This shirt I'm wearing right now, I'm going to go hunting out. It is right now 5 after 2. At 3 o'clock, I leave here to head out to go hunt for chasing pigs, spot and stalk on the ground. I am wearing just this shirt. It is 80 degrees out. This is all I will be in. Unless the area I go to I have to wear orange. I might put an orange shirt on over it, but it'll still be short sleeve, arms exposed. I will put a skull cap on to help keep sweat away, but shine has never really been a concern for me or something I pay much attention to. But on a bow, especially, like I said, on a long bow, there's so little surface area anyway that I don't care. And if you look around at trees and in the woods and stuff, there's always things that got a little bit of shine to them. Heck, look at even when I turn here and look at these plants, let's spin you. Look at these plants right here in my yard. Okay, look at the shine factor coming off of these guys and all those hot spots that are on there. Okay, it's not that abnormal. Okay, it's like I said, it's part of the game. Look at the trees up above it, all the shine on there. Look at the trees up there, all that hot spot shine on there from the sun. Okay, there's a lot of reflective surfaces in the woods that this, that light does that off of. People seem to think that there's not, and they get this attitude that, nothing in the woods should shine. I don't buy into that personally. I don't believe it. I believe that there's a lot of stuff out there shining. There's a lot of things like that, so it's not been an issue for me. It's not a concern. Do with that information what you want, whether you're concerned or you want to paint it or do anything to it or only shoot a matte finish, whatever you want. But me personally, from now on, every bow I have made by Steve will come with a gloss finish on it because of the super strength of this finish. And then I will just lightly take off some of his hand polishing with some steel wool and knock that down a little bit. But for me, this finish wins every time. This one here, not a bad finish. I'm not knocking it or taking anything away from it. It's a fantastic finish and what most people will have on their bows. But for me personally, that other one, I like it. I like the finish better. It's a little harder, a little stronger. The shine doesn't bother me and it's not a big deal. So just something for you, food for thought to think about on what matters most to you. And again, remember, I'm kind of that weird guy. I don't wear camouflage. I don't wear face paint. I don't wear a head mask when I'm hunting on the ground. I don't cover my hands. I don't cover my arms. I don't care about any of that kind of stuff. None of it matters to me. You may be completely different and all of this matters to you. Just giving you food for thought. Thanks for watching.